Hey everyone, TNT here. All right, so the vote is complete on what style of pipe the subscribers want to see on the non-OEM build. They've chosen a works style pipe after doing a bit of research for availability and cost. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to purchase one, so we're going to have to make one ourselves. And what we're going to do is we are going to take this Gold Series FMF gnarly pipe. This is in fantastic condition. We're going to strip the nickel off. I'm not going to do it myself. I'm going to actually take it somewhere to have it stripped. And then after that, we are going to torch all of the welds on it to give that works appearance. And this is a very good pipe, a very solid pipe. All right, so I just got in contact with the plating remover. He is okay for me to drop off the pipe. So let's jump in the car and head on over. All right, guys, so we are back from atomic plating, and there is the pipe. All of the nickel has been completely removed, and the residue that you see on that pipe is actually soap. He applies soap to it after he's done to prevent it from rusting. Okay, I'm just going to use regular brake cleaner. This is probably the least expensive stuff that I could get. Spray it on and wipe it off. Now we're going to be coating the pipe in WD-40, and then I'm going to be taking this very fine Scotch-Brite pad, and we're going to be going over the whole pipe with the Scotch-Brite pad. All right, so it was taking quite a bit of time using the small Scotch-Brite. I still have to use it to get into a lot of the tight areas. So I've decided I'm going to move on to my 8-inch bench polisher here. I got a little bit of life left in my Scotch-Brite wheel over here, so I should be able to get the bulk of this done with this. All right, there it is. We are at the last stage before we put the torch to all of the welds. The pipe looks good already. All right, we'll just let that dry up a little bit, make sure that any of the brake cleaner on there evaporates. All right, so I torched it once and it didn't quite work the way that I wanted it to. So I took a Scotch-Brite pad, went over the entire thing again, and I've wiped it down. And I'm hoping that this time I don't have any issues with the way that the welds burn on. It was a little bit blotchy in parts, so not exactly sure what's going on there. I thought I had it cleaned enough with the brake cleaner. Let's try it again and see what happens. So I can see I've still got some issues in here. I'm not sure what the problem is there. All right, guys, so this is my third go at this area of the pipe right here. The rest of the pipe took the bluing pretty well. A little patch in here that I still might come back to, but right here was my biggest concern because this is the part of the pipe that you see the most. The bluing did work well everywhere else, but for whatever reason right in here, it kind of almost like a bit of a splattered look to it. You can see a bit of it right there, and it covered a large section of the pipe. I'm not exactly sure what's going on there or why it's doing it, but let's see if after taking it to the wire wheel again, using some Scotch-Brite in that area, and then Scotch-Brite on the buffing wheel has removed whatever it was that was there. All right, so there it is. This particular pipe didn't turn out perfect. There's an area right here where it just would not blue. I'm not, overly worried about that. I'll probably just take some sandpaper and kind of blend it a little bit so it doesn't look like it's blotchy. Same thing with over here. I'll probably just kind of sand that off with some sandpaper. But all in all, it turned out pretty good. Now you can do this with any pipe that you have. You just have to strip it down to the bare metal, polish it up to go a little bit brighter than this if you wanted, and then just apply the heat as you saw in the video. All right, everyone, I want to thank you all for coming out watching this video on how to take your two-stroke pipe and give it that works looking appearance. There's going to be a lot of different videos as we go through building these dual 1989 CR250s. So if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe, share with your friends, leave some comments, and I'll catch you all next video.